Wait, still loading. Hopefully the YouTube is okay now. Best of luck, everyone. Don't forget to say hi.
Done.
Has it? Okay, cool. Welcome,
Okay,
YouTube.
hi everyone. Good evening. Welcome YouTube. Good evening everyone. Hello YouTube. And hi also Britzone. Hi Kadina. Hi Kak Vicky as our Zoom host today. And also hi Kak Vicky as our conductor. And also let's see. I want to say hi to one of you. Oh, let me see. Oh, hi Karirin. Can you open your camera, please? I want to see your pretty face.
Sorry. Hi.
How are you today, Kak Ririn?
I'm good. I'm so sorry I couldn't open my camera because I'm not wearing hijab and I'm
Oh
so
my
lazy to wear
god,
it
I'm
because in here
so
is so hot.
sad. You can use mukena then, Kak Ririn. Okay,
Sorry.
oh my god, we have Kak Ellie here. Hi, Kak Ellie. How have you been? Say
Sorry.
hi.
Sorry, what?
How have you been?
Yeah. Everything's good. Everything's good. And I'm gonna say like Kak Fasil Koko. I think Kak Fasil Koko just joined us. I just realized that.
Hey, we have Kak Coco again
Yeah.
for his hiatus like 1 month. We missed Kak
Yeah.
Coco, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay, we
Actually,
also have.
I'm gonna ask to Kak another puzzle. I mean, where is Kak Coco? Is that Kak Coco already resigned from Wizard ID atau?
Okay, thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, so we have Kak Nadia. Hi, Kak Nadia. Can I see your beautiful face here? And can you open your camera? Oh, okay. I think she's unavailable. So, okay, let's hi to Karafi. Hi, Karafi. How are you?
Hi, Kak Nui. I am very well. And you?
I'm very good, but I'm starving. Okay. Anyway, Karafi, I love your background. That's the
Oh,
world,
thank you
right?
so much.
Are you in the office or are you in the your house?
Uh, Actually, I am at my boarding house.
Okay, okay. It's nice to see you, Karafi, to join our class tonight. So
Yes, good to see.
everyone, okay, thank you so much, Kat. So everyone, before we start our tonight class today, so let me introduce myself. My name is Millie. I am as your MC today, and then I will be your MC for tonight class. And also, it's my pleasure to welcome all of you to Britzone Thursday class. Yay, everyone! Give applause. Woohoo! Okay, before we start the class tonight, let me, what was that? Giving you a warm welcome and some information about Britzone. And also we have some new information about Britzone. So please, Kalofi, can you please share your screen? Okay, let us wait for Kalofi to share the screen. Okay, Kalofi or Kadina? I'm sorry, Zoom house, can you please share screen? Okay, while we are waiting for the screen from Kalpi and also the Zoom house, so maybe let's chit chat again with the Britzone here. Hi, Kamunika. Hello, hello. Hi. Okay. How are you today, Kamunika?
Did you call me?
Yes, I saw your name.
Oh, okay. I'm good. How are you, Kak?
I'm really good also, but kinda hungry. Okay, so here our Zoom host already shared the screen. Wait, I cannot see. Okay, so everyone, here is the Britzone Welcome to the largest English community in Indonesia, especially for the newcomers. So Britzone is the biggest free English community in Jakarta, which provides free classes for those who you want to improve your English. So this Britzone is the best place for you to learn. Next, please. Okay, we are providing you for different classes in a week. The first one is a Britzone Tuesday class, which is usually held on Tuesday starting from 7 p.m. until 12. And so this class focuses on speaking skills through wide range topics like TOEFL, IELTS, speaking, reading, writing, listening, and also like scholarship, like LPDP, and also like job application and so on. And also the second one is Britzone Thursday class. Please, repeat the next Thursday. Next, Kalufi. Okay, so here our class, we call as Britzone Thursday class. This class is only online class in every Thursday, and also it's starting from 7 p.m. and until drop. And this class is same with the Tuesday class. This Tuesday class, they have like TOEFL, IELTS, speaking, and also like job, scholarship, hobby, and also like experience or something. And the third is Britzone Fun Day class. Next, please. Which is held on every Saturday from 11 p.m. until the end. And we discuss various fun topics, and also this is an offline class at Perpustakaan Kemendikbud. And the last class is outdoor class. Okay, so this class is held once in a month, every Saturday. In here, Britzone other class, like we have a lot of activities, maybe like in museum or maybe like in cafe or like Taman Kebek or something. So don't forget to Britzoner and also all of you come to join our class every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Next. So everyone, this one is the social media of the Britzone ID. So our main platform is on Instagram at Britzone ID. And to get more some information about our upcoming classes or event, and we also have some interesting content on Instagram. Next, we have a YouTube as Britzone English Community. And also don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment our class. And also in the TikTok, we have Britzone ID. We have like some what is that interesting content. And the last one, we have a new platform here as a Discord. Next, okay, so this one is like can connect 24/7 with all of the Britzoner and on Discord. So please, everyone, if you want to join our Discord, you can scan or maybe you can screenshot. And I will give you time like a 5 seconds to screenshot or scan this code. I will count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the next one, please, Kalufi. Okay, so everyone, this one is Britzone merch by our Britzone team. This one is the tumbler that has the Britzone title here, and also for more information, you can contact Kazaki and also Karindu on those number. Next, Kalufi. Okay, and also don't forget to pre-order our mie Aceh. This food is available every offline class at Saturday. You can pre-order 1 day before the class. There are like available topping like meat, shrimp, and also pork. The price is from 25K until 30K. And you can contact Kedai Mencong or Kak Farah for order. Next, policy. Okay, so here is the Jappy. Hi, Britzoner. So Britzone has partnered with a startup to develop Jappy. This one is an AI English tutor designed to enhance your English skills using a French AI technology. Jappy will be your personal tutor and also guiding you to improve English proficiency. So Jappy can be like a speaking partner. Jappy can be your ideal speaking partner and also like engaging in conversation across various contexts and providing instant feedback on your grammar. And also this can be customized learning based on what you need. For example, like Jappy can help you master vocabulary lists for different conversational contexts and focus on the type of grammar you need to reach a certain level of English proficiency. So this the Jappy prototype is now available on the Google Play Store. Use our special code for free access. It's BV Strip 2024 for free access, and you got additional benefits. And everyone, please don't forget to download Jappy to help Britzone and also make this cooperation still exist. Okay, next quality. The last one is yes, it's Perpustakaan Dikbud. So Britzone is sponsored by Perpustakaan Dikbud. Perpustakaan Dikbud also have an Instagram. You can follow them at Perpustakaan Dikbud. So they have like 32,000 book collection, audio and also video collection. So for more detailed information, you can go to their platform. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Kelsey, for sharing the screen. Next, oh yeah, the last one, we have proposition and feedback. So after the class, we have like proposition for 5 minutes and so the feedback that we'll share in the WhatsApp group. So everyone, please give some feedback about today's class so we can improve and provide you with better classes in the future. So yes, okay. Welcome to Thursday online class, everyone. So we have our conductor here. Hi, Kak Vicky. Hi. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Okay, welcome our amazing conductor. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you so much.
Okay, so are you still in the office, Kak, or maybe like you are in somewhere?
No, actually, it's my night out after a long day of work. So, yeah, this is my only chance. Not really. I
Oh
mean, I
my
could do it
God.
every time.
Okay, so Kak Vicky, what are we going to talk about today, Kak?
Right. So, we are going to talk about something interesting, probably for a
Ooh,
lot of
what's that?
youngsters out there who wants to go abroad and
Mhm.
experience living abroad. So because I am or I was the worthy of this prominent scholarship, so I
Mhm.
will tell you guys about my experience and journey with this scholarship.
Oh my God, that's very interesting, right, guys? Prisoner, I'm so excited to Kak Vicky. So I think everyone loves your topic, Kak. Okay, everyone. So let Kak Vicky to present his experience abroad, so to become a worthy of LPDP. Time is yours,
Yeah,
Kak Vicky.
sure. Hang on. Um, I will just hide the surprise at the end. It's not really a surprise.
Sure, it's really fun.
Right, so share my screen. This is my screen. So there it is.
Okay, we can see your screen clearly, Kak.
Right, thank you so much, Nui, and everybody on Britzone. And good evening, mates. You're right. So since the name of the community is Britzone, probably you will hear some of the Brit slang. Well, not really. And actually, I really wanted to join Britzone since I don't know when. But then I joined another community, similar one, but that one was not that cool. I mean, Britzone is cooler than that one. So I hope by joining this presentation thing, I could be one of you guys. Well, then tonight, I'm going to present you with my story of my experience and journey to reach one of my dreams, which is to study abroad. But before that, let me introduce myself. So my name is Firizky Ananda, but you can call me Vicky. I forgot to change my job there. I'm so sorry. I am no longer that position. I now am a school director in a kindergarten and primary school in Depok. And yeah, I'm actually a education enthusiast, and I've been doing this since 2011. Dealing with education and stuff. Although my background was actually I studied law for my bachelor's, and then I studied public policy for my master's in the UK. So that's the thing that I will share to you tonight. So you guys ready? So I want to hear some, voice from you, some noise. Can you guys say like yes whenever I ask you like, are you ready?
Yeah, let's bring it on.
Yes.
Okay, great. Right. So I like the spirit. So this is today's agenda, right? So I will tell you a little bit about the scholarship and the eligibility and the requirements, the application process, and then how to maximize your educational journey. And then I will give you Q&A session at the end, and there will be some conclusion at the end. Right. So what is the institution? This is LPDP, which is like the government institution. So they have been giving money to for people to study abroad since 2014, if I'm mistaken, or maybe 13. So they support a wide range of academic fields and research initiative, both domestically and internationally. But the one that I took was, to study abroad. And then they focus on developing quality human resources to contribute to Indonesia's progress. So it's not about whether you are smart or not, whether you're from um, like underprivileged family or not. Everyone can get the scholarship if you are eligible. So I hope that you're familiar with the scholarship already. So there are several types of LPDP scholarship. We have the general scholarship. There are regular, and then we also have world's top universities and partial scholarship. So the one that I got was regular. So regular means like your destinations are not that the top universities. Although my university was actually one of the top. It was like top 50 when I got to the university. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the university is University of Bristol in the UK. But the regular, it means like you don't have any specific requirements to take that. And then partial scholarship is like, only half, so it's not full scholarship. And then next, it's affirmative scholarship. It's for people with disability. It's for the youth in the Papua region. Also people that are pre-prosperous and so on and so forth. And then we also have targeted scholarship. This is specifically for the government employees, entrepreneurship, ulama, and then specialist doctors. If you want to take, to continue your doctoral degree, not doctoral degree, if you want to continue medical degree abroad, not abroad, here in Indonesia. We also have double degree and joint degree programs, which is like a collaboration with various international universities. And eligibility and requirements. First and foremost, you have to be an Indonesian, obviously, because the scholarship is from the Indonesian government. And then you have to have strong academic report. So the minimum GPA that is required by the scholarship is not below 3.0. So 3.0 is like the minimum GPA score. And sadly, why did I say sad? Because you will have to show a commitment to return to Indonesia and contribute for at least 5 years post-graduation. I mean, it depends on how long you study. As for me, because I only studied for 1 year, so the commitment year that I had to take was only for 3 years. And then it's not a must, but it's suggested that you have relevant work experience. Yeah, if you are a fresh graduate and you want to apply for the scholarship, you can. But I mean, I would suggest you to kind of work first, and then you get the glimpse of like or the idea of the working world, so that you will um acquire a lot of issues that you can bring to the study later on. Okay, so next is the documentation requirements. Okay, so first there will be an application form that you need to fill. So fill it up, and then also you have to upload your academic transcripts and certificates like your diploma, and then you have to have letters of recommendation from an academic world. So in this case, it could be your like academic supervisor from your bachelor's. Fine. Okay, and then you have to write a statement of purpose. So actually, it's not really a statement of purpose. It's like there are 3 essays that you have to write, and the topics are first the contribution that you will take or you will do once you return to Indonesia, and then study plan, and the other one is I kind of forget, but I think it's the thing that you will do or something like that. But there are 3 essays that you have to write. And then if you want to go to doctoral degree, you have to submit research proposal. And then if you have work, you have to be able to, prove it by a proof of work experience. And there are two kind of um, two separate ways. So the first one is like you have to have an LOA. So LOA is letter of acceptance. So it means like you are already accepted by the university. And it should be unconditional. So unconditional means like there are no conditions for for you to meet. So you are actually accepted by the university. And the other step is like the 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 step that doesn't require you to have LOA. So if you don't have LOA, the phase that you will face will be longer than if you already have the LOA. So make sure you already have the LOA before you apply for your LPDP, because it will be much easier if you already have the LOA, right? So how to have LOA? Well, you can just search for the website of the universities that you want to go to, and then go to the page of the school that you want to go to, and there will be the information about admission there, like what to submit, what to write, and yada yada. So everything's online, so you can just Google everything. Right. So application process. So these are like the step-by-step guide to apply. First, you need to create an account. Go to the LPDP official website, and you have to make an account there. And then fill in personal details until it's complete accurately, right? And then choose the scholarship program that suits you. Okay, and please select the appropriate scholarship based on your academic goals. Okay, and based on your conditions. If you are from the Papua region, probably you would need to choose the targeted scholarship. If you are a government employee, probably you need to choose the targeted scholarship as well, right? And then don't forget to submit everything. You have to upload the transcripts, certificates, recommendation letters, and other supporting documents. And sorry, it's not accurate. I forgot to delete it. Yeah, it's totally free. Okay, it's totally free. You have to pay. It's totally free. And then once everything is ready, you just submit it. Okay. Okay, it's from batch one, but now batch two is ongoing, but the registration process had been closed on 18th of July. So if you want to take the other registration, you will have to go, probably you can do it in beginning of 2025. Yeah, probably they will open it around January. So that's the closest one. So what you can do, what can you do now? Well, you can prepare everything. You can prepare the LOA, and if you haven't had the English proficiency test result, you also may want to prepare for that. Go to the I don't know, English course or IELTS course or TOEFL course and stuff like that, and then take the test and then make sure you meet the requirements from both from the university and also from LPDP. So the IELTS requirements from LPDP for IELTS is like 6.5. That's the below score, 6.5. But for the university, it varies from one university to others. From my major that time at University of Bristol, it was 7.0. So each school, each university has their own IELTS requirements. And then if you join Britzone, or if you already joined Britzone, I believe that it is like a very good place for you to really practice your English. So once you take the IELTS test, or once you're there, you're already fluent, right? So what you need to prepare. So actually, for the government, you will be their investments, right? So they will not just give the money to everyone. So they will give the money to people who are ready, right? So these people need to have a vision. So the vision is not enough to just like, oh, I want to study abroad, or I want to see the big band, or I want to, feel the New York lifestyle or something like that. That's not enough. I mean, you have to have like a clear vision, what you want to do in the future. So once you have a clear vision, what you want to do or what you want to be in the future, then you can find the perfect major and university that suits you or that can accommodate your goals or your targets, right? So as for me, actually, um, well, I'm not really proud of telling this, but actually I failed scholarship so many times. But I'm proud to say that because of my perseverance, I finally got one. So I had been through scholarship process for 9 times already. So at my 10th trials, I finally got it. So because of that, those failures really taught me a lot that we have to have clear vision, because the very first time when I applied for scholarship, I didn't really have clear vision. I was like, oh, I wanted to go abroad. I was not uh, comfortable to stay in Indonesia, because like this country is like so much like black, something like that. And I just want to flee this country basically that time. So I just like randomly applied like for random majors. Well, it was not random. I was like, because that time I worked as a legal officer, but I didn't want to take law. I didn't want to go to law school again. So I was like, probably I could take human resource management, because I think it was like similar with legal officer that time. But actually, that time when I was the legal officer of this company, I also dealt with the human resource thing. But then I got the LOA. Actually, to get LOA, to get accepted by the university, is not as difficult as what people think. It is to get the scholarship that is much more difficult. So once again, I'll tell you, it is much more difficult to get the scholarship compared to the universities, because I would say, almost 10 LOAs from 10 different universities. I don't know whether because they were desperate to get money, so that they were very generous to, accept me, or I don't know, but yeah, it's easier to get the university compared to get the scholarship. So I learned from my failure at that time. And then so I joined this volunteerism activity. I joined this voluntary activity. It was in Bandung. I had to, so what I did was like I worked with people with disabilities. So I worked with disabled people. They had visual impairments. So they had problems with their visual. So I help them to read, I help them to do their tasks, to do their, to study, and so on and so forth. And that time, I was really like, went back and forth from Jakarta to Bandung almost every week because, like, I really like that voluntary job. But then behind that, the thing that I hadn't thought I would get was like this epiphany. Like, oh, okay, I got this situation in Indonesia that is not ideal for disabled people. So I was like, okay, I graduated from law school. So what could I do to kind of solve the problem? Okay, I cannot solve the problem from yeah, because the problem is already like rooted problem. So I was like, okay, I had to go to the hills, to the mountain, to the spring, the water spring to kind of solve everything. So that's why I took the public policy because I think it was a problem of the policy. So not just the implementation, but the policy itself is already bad. So I took public policy and I specialized in, I wanted to focus my study, my research on policy for disabled people, especially in educational world, especially inclusive education. So I took that, I applied for the university, I got it, and then months after that, I think 3 months after that, I applied for the scholarship for LPDP and I finally got it. Because why? Because I prepared. I was prepared. I was not like, okay, I want to go abroad. No, I was prepared. I knew my calling. So that's what you need to prepare, guys. You have to have a clear vision to be able to get scholarships. So once I knew what I want to do, I want to do public policy and I wanted to focus on policy for disabled people. So I did little research on Google to find out where in the world, where in the world that have, universities that had public policy program for the master's program. And then when I found out that majority of US university their public policies program focused more into economic policy. So I crossed them out, right? And then I moved my research to UK. And then I found that majority of the public policy programs there were focused on social policy. And then some of the university really had good program in terms of policy for disabled people. So I decided to focus on the UK and then did a little deeper research. And then I found three universities that could accommodate my goals. They were University of Bristol, University of Leeds, and Aston University. And then once, when I wanted to decide which one I should take, I considered like the subjects. Did they have subjects related to disabled people or not, or inclusive education or not? Did they have the lecturers that have specialization on disabled people or inclusive education or not? Did they have the research center specialized on disabled people or not? And everything could be answered by University of Bristol. So I chose University of Bristol. I didn't apply for the other two. I only applied for University of Bristol and I got it. And then when it was the time for interview for the LPDP scholarship, sorry, um, I remember they just asked me like, tell me about yourself, you know? And because I was well prepared, I could easily answer that question with like so many answers. I could easily answer that question with so many answers because I was well prepared. I knew why I took this program from this university. It's not because of I like the city or I like the country, but because I needed to go there because I wanted absorb the knowledge from the experts there. So during your studies, later on, once you are there, uh, reflecting on my experience there, so what I did, I just didn't study. I mean, like, if you already overseas and you just study there, I mean, you waste your time, right? So I joined a lot of clubs, organizations. I was part of the PPI Bristol. I was the head of the public relations division. I was also part of ISEC. It is the largest student organization in the world. And then so in ISEC, I started as the staff, like, yeah, just a normal staff. But then months after that, I was promoted to be the vice president of ISEC Bristol. Probably I was the first Indonesian to have that position. So I gained a lot of experience. I gained a lot of sales and marketing experience, although my background was not in sales and marketing, but then I really got a lot of knowledge in sales and marketing. So now whenever, like, my colleague at school, at my current school or my previous school, you can ask me, Sigin, like, if they ask me about how to do promotion, how to market something. I already know it because I got the experience from that organization. And I also joined a choir there. So I was super busy. I rarely at home. I spent all my time at the library or at these clubs. Or actually, when I was in INSEC, I had to do cold calls. I had to, arrange meeting with clients to sell our product. So I went to different kind of cities just to meet the clients. So it was really like an office job for me, but the experience was very, very rewarding, and yeah, I'm so grateful for that. So join as many organizations as possible, build your network, and just do not stay at home. That's my message, right? So
I'm
post-study
sorry,
commitment,
you have 2 more
yeah,
minutes.
sure. I promise this is like the last two slides, right? So like I said, you have to sign a commitment, right? It doesn't mean that you have to be like government employees or something like that. You just need to come back to Indonesia. That's all. And then once the commitment period ends, then you can just like go everywhere you want to go. Okay. And then I will show you some of my pictures um, that I took when I was there. So this is Bristol, right? So on the left, it's Bristol during daylight, and on the right side, it's Bristol at the dawn. Yeah, it's very. I mean, like, Bristol is not like London, but it still has its own charm. Although I don't really like Bristol because I'm a city boy, and Bristol is like a smaller city. So during Sunday, like every Sunday, it's very quiet. So I don't really like it. Okay, and then he says, so there are a lot of mosques there. So if you're Muslims and you are worried about, how can I perform prayers, especially like Idul Fitr and stuff like that, no, don't worry. There are a lot of mosques there. Like there are around like 19 masjids over there. And every Ramadan, there will be some big festival there that's celebrated by not just Muslim, but by a lot of people there from different backgrounds. And this is my university. So on the left side, that's the main building that looks very much like a Hogwarts school and stuff like that. And on the right side is the library. So we call it an S library, ASS, because it stands for Arts and Social Science Library. So whenever people ask me where do you want to go, I want to go to the S, the Arts and Social Science Library. Okay, and this is me. So on the right side, that's the day when I submitted my dissertation, and my dissertation is about inclusive education, specifically about music education for SEN students, special needs students, and on the left side, it's on my graduation day. So that's pretty much everything from me. Thank you so much for paying attention, and probably it's a Q&A time.
Okay, well, oh my God, that's really interesting material, Kak Vicky. So everyone, this is the Q&A session. If you have a question, oh, we have a lot of questions here. Before we have a Q&A session, everyone please give applause for our amazing conductor, Kak Vicky. Oh my God,
Thank you
that's
so
really
much.
amazing. So we have one, two, three, four. Oh my God, what? Okay, so maybe start from Dia.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Kak Vicky.
Good evening.
Actually, I have two questions. I have read news about the students of the LPDP has gone missing in action. They left their studies by taking the opportunity to work for the company or for any reasons. And I want to ask, how feasible is that to be done, and what has the government respond about it? What are the consequences? And the second one, the government has given many opportunities for the young students to get the higher education. And what should be the positive impact for the society to have something in return? And I mean, some says that the government are using the people's money, right, from the tax. And what is the real contribution to on this one?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right. So should I answer now, or we just like collecting
You
questions
can
first?
answer it now, Kak.
Right. Okay. So, Kak Diov, thank you so much for the interesting question. So I will answer one by one. So the first question, I don't suggest, because LPDP now is more strict than LPDP then. Because a long time ago, like the very first batches, some of them didn't want to come back. If they didn't even come back to Indonesia, they stayed there, worked for the companies there, of work for the universities there, and so on and so forth. But it was because that time they didn't sign any contract, so there were no contract or commitment letters that they had to sign that time. So it was just like a verbal agreement, like an oral agreement, which is not strong enough. So they could just like fly away or like gone, you know. But there was a story from a friend of mine where he said that somebody that he knew, and this guy was an Alpha DP awardee. So he returned to Indonesia and he returned to his office. But then this office is, I presume, is a multinational company. So one day he was sent abroad to Korea to have a business trip, right? And then once he was there, suddenly he got an email from LPDP, and in this email, LPDP kind of like asked, "Hey, where are you? What are you doing in Korea?" And like, how did LPDP know about that? I don't know whether LPDP tracked from social media activities or they track from the immigration activities. I don't know. But I rarely heard similar things these days. But I presume if similar things happen, the consequences would be mm, harder than before. Like, do you know this lady that lived in Papua, Victoria Komang, right? She was asked to pay back the money that the government gave to the LPDP because she showed a sign that she was on the side of the Papua opposition, you know. So like the government asked her to return the money,
How much
and
was that? How much was that?
the entire money that the government gave for her to
Oh,
study
okay.
abroad. So yeah, these days the LPDP is more strict than LPDP long time ago. So I don't suggest for you to bail out, like after you finish your study. I don't suggest you to do that. So if I can suggest, Just go to universities or countries where the masters only takes for 1 year, so that the commitment time you have only 3 years, so that after 3 years you can go anywhere you want to go. Okay. And then the second questions. So the thing is, there is no guarantee that the people that are given money by the LPDP will be something beneficial for the society, right? But what I what I felt, like, I gained a lot of knowledge, I gained a lot of experience from the study, from the research that I did, from the organization that I joined, from all the conferences that I joined. So it really broadened up my mind. So like I had a better insight than when I was before masters. So I feel like I am smarter, but in general terms, like generally smarter. So like it's not easy for me to be fooled by people unless it's about love. I'm still fooled about that. Sorry. And yeah, so I mean, no one can guarantee that you will give positive contribution once you return to Indonesia. And the LPDP also didn't that doesn't really ask you to kind of give proof that you give contribution to Indonesia. So no sweat about that. If you feel like you just want to return to Indonesia and go back to your work, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's what I did actually. So yeah, I hope that answer all the questions.
Thanks. Thank you. It helps me to have a better understanding.
Okay, thank you so much, Kadia, for
You're
the
welcome.
question, and thank you so much for Kak Vicky for the answer. Next question, because maybe we have only 3 minutes, so we only have two persons to ask a question, ya, Kak. Maybe Kak Vika?
Okay, thank you for the chance. Hello, Kak Vicky. My name is Evika. I actually have two questions, if you don't mind. The first question is, actually have a plan to continue my study with the LPDP scholarship to continue my to get my master degree, and I am having a hard time starting because I work 8 to 5, and there are a lot of process to go through, a lot of documents to be prepared. And my first question is actually very simple. It's how did you start? Just how did you start the whole process? And especially after you say after 9 attempts of getting a scholarship, how did you start again? How did you pull yourself together and start again? And then my second question is, what are the odds for applicants from lesser known universities, and how does it affect their application? Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Katika. So, after each and every failure that I faced, I felt devastated, to be honest. But then it didn't really stop me because I had this vision that I had to reach my goal. No matter when or no matter how, but I have to reach my goal so that I would have like a downtime for around probably 1 month or so, 2 months. But then I went back and then started again by reflecting what I did wrong previously, and then how did I prepare everything? So the only thing that is difficult for the candidates to prepare is actually the English requirements, in my opinion, because like for the essay, well, you can practice it, and or for the academic background, well, yeah, you just need to meet the requirements. I mean, like the GPA should be 3.0 above and so on. And so what I did actually, but to be honest with you, my experience might not be, imitated by a lot of you, because that time when I was preparing everything, I was also an English teacher. So I had two jobs. So I was a legal officer, and I was also an English teacher. So when I wanted to prepare my IELTS, it only took me a month to prepare for my IELTS because I actually learned by teaching, right? But if you ask me suggestion how to prepare in a very like limited time, well, you can utilize weekends first. You can utilize weekends, and then you can utilize after hours after your work, like from, for example, 7 to 9. And to be honest with you, there will be a lot of sacrifice. So we need to sacrifice a lot of time that we have so that we can gain or get our dreams. So yeah, so 9 to 5, sorry, 7 to 9 after work or during the weekends. And by joining clubs like Britzone, it can actually help you to improve your English for the English proficiency test. And you asked me about the odds of the lesser known university. To be honest with you, I was very skeptical in the beginning. That I thought that only people from well-known university would get accepted. But then when I was in Bristol and I met the other Indonesian students, some of them came from like universities that I just knew that time, like University of Riau or somewhere in Jambi, and then University of Syah Kuala in Banda Aceh. I mean, like I didn't know that they exist before that, right? So if you really meet all the requirements, I believe no matter where you study, you will get accepted. Okay, I hope that answer your question.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kak Vicky.
Good. Thank you so
You're
much, Kak Vicky. Okay, so everyone, because we don't have much time, I'm really sorry for Kak Tina and also Kak Ilham. We don't have much time to ask another question. So everyone, next to the next agenda, we have a second teacher. So Kak Lutfi, can you please take a picture for us? Are you ready, Kak?
Yeah, I can, but can you stop the sharing screen, Kak Vicky?
Yes, I am.
All right, thank you. And all of you, please open your camera. I'm gonna take a picture, and you're gonna be posted in Instagram. So make sure that you open and you are ready. Okay. Okay. So thank you. So I'm gonna call from 3, 2, 1. All right. Next. Um, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you. Back to Nui.
Okay, thank you so much, Pelosi, for helping. So everyone, let's now we move to the next session, which is the forum group discussion. So Pelosi already divided you into some groups, maybe like 7 or 8 something. So if you guys find notifications for joining the breakout room, so please click that information. And also for each breakout room, we also have amazing facilitator there. And I hope you guys enjoyed the discussion. And if you don't have like any notifications, so you will be in the main room. So let's go, Kelsey. Are you ready?
Yes, I am, and we are.
Great.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. See you in the bedroom.
Enjoy the activity session, everyone.
Okay, hello everyone. How are you?
Hello, Kak Koko.
Hello Vina, how are you?
Fine. And how about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. So Is it your first time joining us?
Oh no.
Okay. So since when you joined Britzone?
Actually, I've joined Britzone since 2018 maybe.
Okay. So how you're like always come during online class, or have you tried offline class on Saturday maybe?
Yeah, when 2018 Britzone is only have offline class, right?
Yeah, before the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
So
So
how do you like better, offline or online?
depend on situation, right? When actually I love offline class because we can meet everyone face to face, not like that.
So face to face is better, right?
Of course.
Okay. You know what? I think I agree with you because sometimes during the online class like this, some people are not opening their camera. So like we have anxiety when we're talking and we don't see faces, right? Do you feel the same?
Yes, I feel the same. I agree with you, Kak Koko.
Okay, finally someone agree with me. Okay, Lina, I'll be back to you. Actually, I will ask one questions for all of you. So we have in the same class, we have Ilham. So I say, because you don't open your cam, I need to check whether you're here. Ilham, are you here?
Hi, Coco, Pina, and
Oh,
all of
okay.
you guys.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing
Hello, Kak
well. How about
Ilham.
you guys? Yeah.
Okay, okay. Can you open cam so we can see each other? Okay, good. Hello. Okay. So, how about Kak Suci? Ibu Kak Ilham. Kak Suci, are you here? Oh, yes.
Hello, Kak Koko.
Hello. Hello.
I'm here, but I'm sorry, I was still on the road and not available and
It's
unavailable
okay.
for on cam. Sorry, but I'm
It's
still
okay.
here.
It's okay. I just make sure that everyone is here. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you also to Kak Vicky. When I said it's better to say a face, so he opened his cam. Thank you, Kak. Okay. Well, so in here, the participant will be Kak Vina, Kak Ilham, and Kak Suci. Okay, because they're of course the conductor, the MC, and also the host. Okay. So I'll start from Vina and then Ilham and then Suci. Okay. So I believe that from what we heard from Kak Vicky that he has a dream and he tried to fulfill that dream. Although he failed several times, but actually he made it. So how about you, Fina? Do you have any dream that you want to fulfill maybe this year?
Well, thank you, Kak Koko, for the nice question for me. Actually, when Kak Vicky present their material, I want to, I have some question, but I don't have any time uh, to ask.
The time.
Yes, of course. Yeah, actually,
Okay.
I have a
Why don't you ask the
dream to
questions
get
now?
the scholarship. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
can I ask to Kak Vicky?
Yeah, sure. Shoot.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
thank you for the opportunity for me. As you know, one of the requirements to apply the scholarship is the letter of acceptance from the accepted university, right? Yeah. So I have a dream to get the scholarship maybe in not this year, but maybe next year. Would you like to tell your story or give some tips? How can we get the LOA easily? Because we know that it's more difficult to get scholarship than to get LOA, right? So can you give us some
Yeah.
tips?
Yeah. So first and foremost, things that you need to have in mind that the universities need money from us. So it doesn't mean that they're easy. No, it means like they are not that selective that we thought of. The scholarships are more selective compared to the universities, but there is a but. You still need to follow the requirements. You still need to meet the requirements. Let's say they require you to have GPA 3.0 below above 3.0 above, and you have to meet it. If you don't meet it, then there's no way that they will accept you. Okay. And then if they require you to have like IELTS, for example, 7.0 with no components below 6.5, then you have to meet the requirement, that requirement. So if you don't meet that, probably you will not get accepted, or probably you will get accepted, but the LOA that you will get is conditional LOA, meaning that you will fully be accepted once you meet the condition. So in this case, the condition could be the IELTS score or the TOEFL score, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then actually some of the university are fun. So there is this university named University of Wageningen. It is in the Netherlands, right? So there was this major called tourism and sustainability. So I was very unstable that time. So I applied to a lot of like majors that I felt like I liked, although I didn't have the background. Yeah, so I applied for tourism and sustainability, although my background was in law. And then there was some requirements that I had to have score at math and statistic on my transcript of my bachelor's. So I asked them whether it's compulsory or not, or if I applied and I didn't have those scores, what would happen? Would I not be accepted? And then they said, just apply first, you could be accepted, right? They said like that. So I applied it, I wrote the essay and stuff, I uploaded my IELTS and stuff, and then on the day of the announcement, I got accepted even if I didn't have the math and statistics score on my transcript. So everything's funny actually. That's why I said that they need money. But as long as you meet the standard requirements like the GPA and the English proficiency test and also the personal statement letters, you will get accepted easily. Okay, so I hope that answers your question.
Oh, thank you, Kak Vicky. Can I respond your question, your
Yeah.
answer maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That when we get LOA from the Broad University is different from Indonesia University. Like we know that when we apply the scholarship in Indonesia, we should get the LOA from ujian masuk like UGM, UGM or UI or SIMA UI. So how about in the abroad university?
Yeah. So majority to get masters to get accepted in a master's program abroad, you don't have to take a certain exams. Yeah, you just upload the transcript, the diploma, the certificate, and then your English proficiency test result, and personal statement letters, recommendation letters, and so on and so forth. But there are some majors that might require you to submit more requirements, such as if you want to study business or MBA or things related to economics and finance in the USA, they might require you to have GMAT. So GMAT is like a standardized test but the test that you have to take is not there, but the GMAT test is here in Indonesia. So it's just like IELTS test basically, but what you need to do is just submit the result. So there are certain score requirements of the GMAT, like it cannot be below a certain point and stuff like that. And for the social science program in the USA universities, they also require you to submit what is called GRE. So GRE is similar to GMAT. So those two things are standardized tests, but the ones that hold the test are not the universities, but third parties in Jakarta. So you have to take that wherever you are, wherever you live. So basically not there in the university. So yes, there are some standardized tests, but only for several cases, not every university in the world.
Okay,
So it's like TOEFL, right, Kak? So
Yes.
So
actually
TOEFL
you
or
have like different international basic requirement that you have meet a certain score, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But GMAT and GRE are more like UN or SIMA UI actually.
okay, thank you, Kak Vicky, because
You're welcome.
I'm a civil servant, so in one of government institutions. So because it's the LPDP, right? Okay, thank
Okay.
you for my question.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Kak Vicky, for answering the questions.
Welcome.
And Vina, thank you for such a good questions. Okay, I'll be back to you. Now, next, I will go to Ilham. So Ilham, before I ask you questions, do you have any questions maybe for Kak Vicky?
Yeah, sure, because I resigned previously. What I would like to ask is, actually I am applying for the LPDP Scholarship, the batch 2, the second batch. So I just applied, and this August 9th, it will be the announcement. But unfortunately that I haven't had the chance to to submit the LOA unconditional, right? Although in the way before the deadline, I already received the LOA unconditional. So what I'd like to ask to Mr. Vicky, yeah, actually is how significant is the LOA unconditional to get successful in LPDP scholarship? And if you don't mind, can you elaborate what makes the successful interview for LPDP? Well, I guess that's it. Thank you.
Such a good question.
Thank you so much. So actually, for these days, for LPDP these days, well, LOA is very crucial. That's why they have two paths. One path where you have to upload LOA, and the other path where you don't have to upload LOA. So what is the difference between these two paths? So if you take the path where you have to upload LOA, the steps that you have to take is lesser than the one where you don't have to have LOA. So basically, if you didn't upload LOA in the beginning, you will have more steps. And I would say this one step that is skipped in the LOA path. I could say that it's kind of difficult because it's like a TPS, like test potency scholastic, something like that. It's similar. And I mean, I'm bad at math, so I would say that it's difficult. And then the second question is, so how to face the interview process? So actually, you need to well prepare. So imagine it's a war zone, right? So as a soldier, you need to be well prepared, well equipped, like with your weapons, with all the I don't know, bombs or grenade and stuff like that. You need to be well prepared. So um, it's good if you already have communication with your lectures there. So you need to contact the lecturers there to have like a communication, like for example, telling them that you are interested in studying with them because I have this topic to focus on, and that topic is their area of expertise. So you could just say to them that I hope that we can work together. You can be my supervisor, blah 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 blah. And then you know, you also need to prepare uh practice in front of the mirror, because sometimes, you know, the nervousness and things like that could prevent you to be to go above and beyond. So you need to really, really well prepared. And then the reason why you want to study abroad should also be very, very clear. That's why in the beginning I said you need to have a very clear vision. So when they ask you, so why not in Indonesia? Why should be abroad? And you have like a proper answer. Oh, yeah, because we have this gap in Indonesia and no university could fill that gap. Only the university abroad could fill that gap. How do I know? Because I did my research, because I had communication with the lecturers or the people in that university. So I'm well prepared. I have contacted the university. I, you know, I know I have a vision. I know what I want to do. So there's no reason for you to not accept it. So that's basically it.
Well, thank you for the insight.
Thank you.
Yeah, I already contacted the
Okay.
LPDP customer service actually about this. Because I already accepted the LOA unconditional, right? But it seems that I cannot submit later on. So that's actually what I'm regret, because I'm afraid that yeah, I'm quite worried about the scholastic test also, because I'm not good at
Yeah.
math either. Yeah. So what are the other tips that you can give me so I can make it? True.
To be honest with you, I might have to give you bad news, because the system now is different. So a long time ago, LOA was not mandatory. But along the way, along the process, when you get to the interview process, and before that you already got your LOA, so on the day of your interview you could bring that LOA and show it to the interviewers. Hey, I already got my LOA like a week ago or several days ago. So they will consider that. But today, because everything is already by system, like the online system, so you have to upload the LOA before the last day of registration process. So it means I have to say I'm so sorry, but I think you need to take the scholastic test.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's the customer service?
I hope that answer your question, Ilham.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Vicky.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. Next, I think we go to Suchi. So Suchi, I will ask you questions, but if you have questions for Kak Vicky, feel free to do it. Do you have questions for Kak Vicky? Kak Suci. Well, since I cannot see you and you do not respond, okay. Okay, I'll skip you for now. I'll go to Kak Vina, yeah. Okay. Vina, do you plan, because you already I can hear that you're really interested with the topic. Do you have any interest to take any scholarship program?
Pardon, Kak Koko, can you repeat your question?
Okay, since you asked questions and you seem very interested to this topic, do you have any plan to take any scholarship program in the future?
Yeah, I have any plan to get scholarship beside LPDP. Maybe I want to apply in Australia AAS Australian Award Scholarship.
Okay,
You know,
very good. Mm-hmm.
yeah, because my institution is accepted only some scholarship program, not
Mm-hmm.
all of scholarship program can be accepted to give our opportunities to get master.
Oh, okay. So, I'm sorry, currently you're working or studying?
I'm working in government institution.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
if you're accepted to take the scholarship, will your company allow you to go?
of course, but there
Mm,
are some requirements to uh to to us to get to the master program.
okay. So, do you have any certain country that you want to go?
Actually, I have to plan. First, I want to go abroad. Especially I just want to go Australia, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
or
Why?
Singapore because near from my home, and or Indonesian second plan.
You mean you want scholarship in Indonesia?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. The closer to your to home is better.
Because I have any plan like I have a plan A and plan B. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, when I cannot go to abroad, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I just want to go master in Indonesia only.
Indonesia, as long as it's scholarship.
Yes, of course,
Okay, very
because
good.
it's
Very good.
free of charge.
I love that. Good luck
To
for
get
you.
higher education, yeah.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Okay. Uh, well, Ilham is suddenly gone, so I will check Kak Suci. Kak Suci, can you hear me? Are you listening? Are you staying tuned? No, I guess she's not. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
hello, Kak Koko.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello, hello,
you can skip me because I was still driving.
Oh, you're still driving? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
yeah,
sorry. It's dangerous. Okay, okay, okay. I'll let you
yeah.
drive.
And
I'll
I
let you.
cannot multitasking.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, okay. I'll let you
Yeah,
drive. Okay, drive
I
safely.
just still
Okay.
listen. Yeah.
Okay. Good. 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 Okay. I'll go back to Kak Vina. So because Kak Ilham is gone, so I think last questions for you.
Okay.
So if you go to a certain country or overseas, just like Kak Vicky said that he follow a lot of organization. He's very busy. So would you do the same thing when you're abroad, like you study and also you follow a lot of extracurricular or organization outside of the study, or you just focus on studying?
Mm, I don't think so because actually I'm an introvert, so when I'm too busy when uh I have school I go to school actually master
Mhm.
program.
Mhm.
I don't have any time uh to divide my time
Mhm.
among the study and yeah organization, but
Yeah.
actually I have to empower my capability to especially in social life.
Okay, so you decide to be in your room to read books because you feel that you are an introvert person.
Yeah, of course, but
Oh, okay.
I
But
I
there's
have
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good.
yeah, but I have to improve my
Mm.
social skill because we are as human being.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
Okay. O-
as good as I can do.
Okay. Okay. Well, good luck to you, Vina. So
Thank
I
you,
will
Kak Koko.
turn the floor to Kak Noi. Kak Noi, the floor is yours.
Okay, Kak Koko, thank you so much. My
My
beloved Kak
pleasure.
Koko. Okay, everyone, welcome back to the main room. So how was the session, everyone?
Oh my God.
I think some of you heard that we need more time. Is that right? We need
Absolutely.
more time until next
Need
year.
more time. Come on, good job.
We need more time and we need more money. Okay, so everyone, we're going to mention the member representative from the FGD's group. So let us hear some thought about the FGD station. But before that, I have a challenge for you because we don't have much time. I give you a challenge, 1 minute to explain your discussion when you are doing some actualization. So maybe let's start from the Ellen's group. Hi, Bude.
Hi. Hi guys. Thank you so much, Kanoi. I have great discussion and our time it's not enough, asik. So I have two members, Kak Diof and Karima. We have such nice conversation. I will choose Karima to be representative. Karima, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, all. So, in my group, we discuss about dream child, and then we discuss also about good in education field and also working place in other countries. And for the dream child, that we maybe have a same dream to become astronaut, and it's so difficult to read, so we just give up. And now we become now for the IT and me education field, so maybe it's worth it. And also for the education and also working place that we have to choose that. Maybe for the salary, we choose United of Emirates Arab, which is they have a lot of oil, and then we can learn Arabic, and also for the education, we choose UK, which have a good and to can enhance your ability, and because it's international uh, country, so we can just make an international relationship. Maybe that's all for me. Thank you.
Oh, wow, thank you so much, Karima or Karina. Before Aida. Okay, so next I will choose from Kaldi's group. Let's go, Kaldi. Come yours.
Okay, hello, Kak Nui. So, I had Kak Eddie and also Kak Denny in my group. So we were talking about a lot of things, and I will let Kak Eddie to probably share what we have been discussing in our group. Please, Kak Eddie, are you there? Okay, there you go.
Yep. Thank you very much for the time. We our group, our member group, named Kak Daniel and conducted by Kak Aldi. We gotta have a nice discussion, very nice conversation. Even though our time is very short, very limited, but we discuss about our dream when we were a child. Uh, Kak Daniel and
Kak Daniel and Kak Aldi and me myself. Yeah, like other child has had some same dream, like to be want to be doctor, want to be how to say, yeah, like me, minister, president, yeah, common dream like other child, and we also share our current job, our current work. Kak Daniel has a very nice, I think, work as a graphic designer, and me myself as a researcher, and we enjoy our current work, and also, yeah, and we discuss our and Daniel very explained very detail about his job as a graphic design, very detailed until I don't have to. I didn't remember the details, and also we share about scholarship and uh, our country's dream to visit to continue our education. Like me, want to visit or continue my education to the England, to the German, as a country which has a long and great history. I think that's all the points we were talking about in our show. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Edi. Back to
Thank
Kak
you,
Nurin.
Kaganis, and also thank you so much, Kaldi. Okay, everyone, because our time is up. We are really sorry for all of the activist group that haven't been representative. Next, closing statement for our great and amazing what's that? Conductor. Kak Vicky, time is yours. You can close your presentation by giving your closing statement.
Yes, so I hope that it's not that noisy because I have to move to a different spot. So what I want to say as my closing statement is that stick to your dreams. So if you have dreams, go get it. Okay, there is no way that um, you know that could hinder you to be able to get your dreams. So stick to your dreams, and then try everything to get it. Okay, and you could try several things to help you achieve your dreams. For example, by doing LOA thing, because that's what I did. So I made this visual vision board in my room, and I put it on my wall. I also put like a map of England there and a lot of English thing in my room, and then voila, I got it. So stick your dreams and go get it. Thank you.
Okay, oh my god, such a great sharing, everyone. So, wow, thank you so much, Kafuki, for becoming the conductor for tonight's class. Give applause,
You're welcome.
everyone.
Thank you,
We
everyone.
hope, okay, we hope that all of us or the one that want to apply the LPDP, you can go study abroad. We hope so. I mean, so everyone, so yes, this is our end of the class. Thank you so much for joining this Thursday class. Thank you for your taking time here and giving such a wonderful time also. And also thank you for Britzone. Don't forget to join our next class. It's on Saturday. You can come to Perpustakaan Community Food at 11 until 1 p.m. Thank you. Bye, you too. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
guys. Thank you for
Bye.
joining.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Kak Vicky.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye. Bye, Kak Yogi. Bye, Kak Ilham. Bye, Kak Nadia. Bye, Kak Zaki. Bye, Kak Audio. Aulia. Bye, Kak Suci.